Shouts to the pack. It is Pack here.
AKA your mama's best friend, your daddy's worst nightmare.
Today's video, we have NBA 2K23 actual gameplay and something interesting that we found in the gameplay that I'm going to cover in today's video. If you like NBA 2K23 leaks, news, gameplay, all that kind of stuff, I'm the #1 channel that does it, so please join the pack and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot, and leave a like in the video to help the video grow. Let's get the video started. So first thing is first, we're gonna go with Jumpman Germ. I'm gonna give Jumpman quick shout out real quick. This has been one of the most underrated YouTube channels and Twitter accounts covering the NBA 2K news right now. He's dropping stuff that like nobody else is talking about. So clutch by him. He says, should NBA 2K bring back the dunk meter in NBA 2K23? And here is some gameplay. 2K had a little event. There's Jaylen Brown right there playing the game. You even see him in the background. And here's Jaylen Brown in 2K. He gets it there to White, gives it back to Jaylen Brown. He sees the shot meter go up. He gets blocked off, right? So he gets cut off from driving and then slips past the defender, goes up for a dunk, and then because the defender fouled him, he stopped the dunk in mid-air. So instead of going dunk in like real life, right? Like if you go for a dunk and then someone gets in your way, like in 2K, the animation goes through the opponent. But here, the guy goes up, gets bumped, and slides it for a layup and does the and one. Just like real life. Look at that, a little bit of realism here for 2K for once. I love to see that so much better. Like you see in 2K here, and Jumpman Germ is giving you examples here of like the dunk meter and the shot meter, and like when a guy goes up for a dunk with the dunk meter, like it just happens. Even if your opponent's in the way, you'll just post to them because of the dunk meter. Here it shows that even though there's an opponent, you will stop your dunk animation if the opponent's like good enough defensively, which I like that. So that's a huge W here. I know this is the grainiest footage ever. It's really hard to see, but you can't deny that that's actually a good thing to see, is that people aren't just gonna be able to do whatever they want. I like that. I like that a lot. I do think it's clunky though when the guy tried to drive and like he got bumped, and then after getting bumped he went right through him. I don't like that, but besides that, not terrible. Also on the bottom right, you can now see the brand new scoreboard. It's the same as always. It's not like very different, like the font's different, and that's like it. So very small things there, but I am happy that the little bit of changes I'm seeing are pretty good changes to me. A lot of people think in the comments, like Louis Drew, that you should be able to turn it on or off. I think I'm okay with the shot meter existing, well the dunk meter existing, like I'm okay with it, but I do think that if it's going to exist, right? If I have it on, I should be getting way more posters than the guy that has it off. Like, I don't care if you have it off, and like, you can still get a dunk here and there, but like, you should have an advantage for having it on because it's a skill gap. That's the whole, it's the same thing with turning your shot meter off in 2K. You get a skill gap, like, advantage. That's how I feel. Now, this next person is Luck TV. He says, NBA 2K23 in 58 days. Technically, it's 57 days now because this was yesterday. And this is great. We're less than 2 months out from a brand new 2K. This year kind of went fast. I do think it's because of seasons. Because of seasons in NBA 2K22, you're dropping brand new content every single day and new stuff all the time, that it did make me feel like the game was moving by fast. Even though the content for the seasons was kind of terrible, it doesn't change the fact that it did at least give me something to talk about. And here we go again with Luck TV saying, in 2 months, we got a brand new 2K, which is an amazing feeling. I'm very happy with that. It's been a while since I've been excited, because now my friends are talking about playing the new game, and it's starting to get me like excited for it again. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. I think this is a W from 2K, that it's only 2 months away, and like the way they did seasons and making content go fast, this is good. Now, DB Wavo, or D-Block Davo, he says this and it made me laugh. He says, y'all better not be out here buying NBA 2K23 on PS4. And then he got 21,000 likes. What the heck, bro? Why is that such a popular thing? I think that's hilarious. I believe that's hilarious. But look, let's cover what people are saying in the comments, but let me give you my opinion first. I've already said that at this point, it's time to get a PS5, my boy, and play 2K23 on next generation. Listen, if you don't have a PS5, you can't afford it, listen, bro, I get it. Go play NBA 2K23 on your PS4, and that's just life. I don't care. But if they're gonna have the same cruise ship and you own a PS5, why aren't you playing next gen? What's wrong with you? Why? Some people say it's a build system, but bro, just play the new game, bro. Like, everyone needs to be playing the same game together. This is getting ridiculous, it's getting dumb. Now let me see what the comments are saying. This guy says, imagine buying the same game over and over and over. 2K been hustling for real. Look, I agree with Corby. It's not Madden. 2K at least has different parks every year. I just think it's listen, bro. 2K's a little compared to all the other sports games. At least 2K changes stuff every year. Madden and FIFA don't. Now, Crazy Kid DJ says this. Everybody isn't as fortunate as you think. Everybody has other things in life besides a new video game, but that's just my opinion. I mean, he's saying what I agree. It's like, hey, if you don't have a PS5, that's fine. Play whatever 2K you want to play. But if you have a PS5, play next gen. Don't play current gen. Why would you do that? Why? Now, Brother Jones, final thing to talk about, talks about lockdowns for NBA 2K23. He says, buff lockdowns. I want defense F them play shots. That's what he says. So, I don't think play shots are that much better than P-locks or lockdowns. I honestly think lockdowns are fine in 2K. I've always said, though, ever since 2K19, I feel like perimeter locks have been not as good as they used to be. I think I used to be able to clamp somebody with my build, right? Like to say, like if you're a play shot, right? Your ability to get open is way better than anybody else. If I'm a perimeter lockdown, my ability to defend should be better than anybody else, right? That's just how it works. And I feel like in 2K, it is almost impossible to be a lockdown defender this year. I think if you're really good at 2K, no one can guard you. I've always said that. If you're really good at 2K, no one can guard you. Like missing one time playing twos or playing 1v1 is a big deal because that means you're not going to be able to stop the guy you're about to guard and they're going to beat you. So I agree with Brother Jones that like if I'm a P-lock and I'm good as a P-lock, I should be able to stop you a good couple times, not just one shot. I should be able to clamp you up a couple times. Like just as you're dominant offensively, I should be dominant like defensively. So it becomes a counter game, right? If you have your play shot, I have my P-lock. If you have a big like lockdown center, then I should have a center that's offensively good or faster, right? So that it's a counter game. That's what it should be. That's what it always should have been. I 100% agree with Brother Jones here. Very, very, very good. I believe in all of this. And the last thing is that I'm gonna give you my personal opinion here of everything about the gameplay at the end. I think that the gameplay looks better. I think there's definitely a change. Like players getting stopped from postering other players with animations is a big W. That's massive. That means that people are just gonna do whatever they want underneath the basket. That's great. But there's so much more that I'm expecting. Like if there's a collision system like that, I'm gonna need it for perimeter play. If I'm a play shot doing crazy dribble moves and I run into a defender, I better lose the ball. Like just like in basketball, that's how it happens. And I'm expecting that in 2K. We'll have to wait and see if this collision system is as good as it looks. But I'm curious to know what you think out of the little things I've shown you today. What do you think? Leave it in the comments below. If you like all this kind of content when it comes to NBA 2K23 news and all that kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.